Are you somebody who struggles to strike your irons? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you one tip that will transform your ball striking. Okay, so in order to strike your irons correctly and purely, there are certain things that must happen. Okay, so the first thing is we must hit down on the ball. Okay, many people that I teach, they struggle to get that attack angle where you're hitting the ball and then the turf, and it's that element that people misstrike the ball. They struggle with face control, they struggle with distance because they can't hit down on it. And to enable us to hit down in it, we must control our low point. Okay, so the low point is where the club hits the ground, and then it's at the bottom of the arc where it hits the ground. And on average, tour professionals hit the ground 4 inches after the ball. Okay, so if you think about that, you've got a tour pro here that's going to hit the ball, and then they're hitting the ground, and the low point is 4 inches on average after the ball. And getting that concept in your head is really going to help you implement this tip that I've got to share with you today. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to my channel. If this is your first time on the channel, I post weekly content to help you with your game. Okay, so the one tip I think will really help you and help many golfers to help you control that low point, help you hit down on the ball, and I want you to cover the ball. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, the key thing with covering the ball is ensuring the middle of your hips, the middle of your pelvis is ahead of the ball at impact. So as you're striking the ball, your hips should be in front of the ball. And if you can do that, like all top players, if you can get those hips forward, then that's going to help you hit the ball and then hit the turf and control that low point. So how do we get the hips forward? How do we cover the ball? Well, the first thing I believe is ensuring the ball position is correct, okay? Because if we think about it, if the ball's too far forward, it's very difficult to get your hips forward, okay? So making sure that ball is pretty central, okay? So get that ball in between your heel line, even slightly ahead, but not too far forward, okay? That's point number one. Point number two, in the backswing, I want you to make sure that you're rotating the hips as you go back, so staying centered. Okay, so from here, your trail hip works back and behind you, the head stays pretty still, and you're in a position that's very centered. And then point number three, which is our key move, we've got the centered ball position, we're nice and centered in the backswing, and then from here, we're going to move our hips forward. We're going to move that pelvis forward, keeping our head over the ball, and that's going to allow us to hit the ball and then the turf, controlling that low point. Give that a go, guys. It's helped so many of my students over the years, and I know it can help you too. As always, please like and subscribe. Post any comments down below. Look forward to seeing you again very soon.